What's up, everybody? This is Dave the Mechanic, back again with another video. And today we're working on a 2012 Honda Accord. This is the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine. Today I'll be showing you how to remove your intake manifold. Whenever you're working on something electrical, it's a must to remove the negative battery terminal. So we're going to start with that. We're going to need to remove this tube here. This is a 5.5 millimeter socket, or you can use a Phillips head screwdriver. You have one here and one here to get those two hose clamps. And then you have this here. Once you pinch this, you can pull this out of that tube, and you should be able to remove this. Then we have to remove this harness right here. Just squeeze this tab and pull it off. Now, once you get the harness removed, there's two hose clamps right here. You get those two hose clamps off, you remove this hose and remove that hose. Alright, I got my two hoses off. There was really minimum coolant loss. It just dripped a couple and then it stopped. So I might not even have to put any back in, but just in case, we'll see. So now we'll move these out of the way, and now we can focus on these 4 bolts here. And once you get those bolts removed, there are 12 millimeter bolts. Then there's a 10 millimeter bolt right on top here that's holding this bracket on. So we'll get all of these removed now. I got all those bolts out. Now I'm able to just pull my throttle body up and out. And that's pretty much the throttle body right there. There's the throttle body gasket. We'll go ahead and change that once we put everything back together. Alright, now we have these two clamps that we have to get off. So we can remove these hoses, and we're going to leave these sides on since we're going to remove this straight up. So these hoses can stay on this side. So just remove these two right here. I have these hoses off. Now I can get this piece out of the way. I have this tool right here made to get these clips up. You can probably use a flathead screwdriver. Once you get it up, just get underneath it and pull that top piece up, and that should lift the whole piece out. Just like that. Now I can just go ahead and pull this. It's going to separate from here. Just put it straight up. See, it came off just like that. And now I can see this bolt right here that I need to get to. That's a 10 millimeter bolt. Let's go ahead and get that out. Once you get this bolt out, then this wire harness can move around. There's a harness right here. You can undo that, but I'm just going to leave that part on. I'm going to undo this one, and then I should be able to just move this whole piece to the side. So just remove that harness right there. So just like this, I have that disconnected. So now I can just slide that all the way to the side, and now that's out of the way pretty much. I can pull this up without worrying about that wire now. Alright, so now on this side, there's two hoses here that runs down. One of the hoses run into the manifold right here. So we'll have to remove that. There's no clamp or anything. So just use something to pry that hose off right there. And then on here, both the hoses you have to remove from these clamps. because this clamp is connected to the housing that we're removing. Alright, so once we have these hoses out and we get this one hose off down here, we can actually look down beneath the intake manifold, and you see there's a 12mm bolt right down there that we need to get out. That's the last bolt other than the actual bolts that we have to get the main bolts out to release this intake manifold. So let's go ahead and get that 12mm bolt out. So now I have all of the bolts and nuts off, the main ones that's holding this part in place. And if you give it firm left to right tugs, it should slowly work its way off, and then you should be able to remove it from those two studs there and pull the part out and up. Alright, so I was able to get the part separated. Now that I come back here, I can take a look at what I got. Now it's only two things back here that we need to do. There's this hose clamp here that's holding on this hose. We need to get that off. And back here, this hose is sitting in here. All you gotta do is pry that out of that clamp, and that's pretty much it once you get this hose clamp off. So this is what it looks like with the intake manifold removed. And now that we have it off the car, we can just go ahead and set it down until we're ready for it. I'm just gonna set it down just like that. Go ahead and cover those holes up with a clean rag. So what I'm gonna start with is this mating surface here. So basically I've already cleaned these areas right around it. Be very careful cleaning it not to get anything down in those holes. And then when you're done, you grab some clean rags and you just make sure you cover those holes, and make sure it's a nice clean rag that's not breaking apart. You don't want any lint or anything falling down in there. But you just want to cover these holes until you're ready to put the intake manifold back on. But we still have a couple of things to do, including changing out our gaskets and stuff like that. So let's cover these holes up real quick. Now we can come back down to our intake manifold. We have our new gaskets. So we're gonna go ahead and pull our old ones out. Alright, this is a good time to take a fine rag or something and get down in those grooves and any dirt or anything that doesn't belong in there. Oil is fine. It's just really dirt or anything that you see down in these grooves you want to get out before you put your new gaskets in. Once your new gaskets are in place, just cover it back up again until we're ready to put this part back on. Alright, we already have our new gaskets in. Careful not to let these pieces fall. They're to help bolt the throttle body back on. They're right in the back. But so we're gonna get ready to put this in now. All we're gonna do is set it down right in here, just like that. And now we can reconnect this hose first. Let's go ahead and get that hose clamp on. Alright, and then there was this hose here that went right inside like this guide. And now we can remove our rags. And make sure everything's out of the way. Now we can go ahead and put the intake manifold back on. So I have the intake manifold back on, but I don't have the bolts in yet. Just make sure you have these two hoses. That way they're in front of the intake manifold. I'm going to set those back where they came from. Okay. Now I can get this hose back on that nipple right there. Alright, so now the hoses are pretty much set. Now the first bolt I want to get in is that one bolt all the way at the bottom that's holding that bracket in. So I'm going to go ahead and get that bolt in first. I got that bolt in down there, but it's not fully tight. I just have it in there just enough so I can still move this around a little bit. So now I'm going to go ahead and start by putting those two nuts on top, and then I'll put the rest of the bolts in. There should be 4 more bolts to put in. Now that I have all my main bolts and nuts tightened down, my throttle body is secure, and that last nut, well, bolt at the bottom that we put in first, we can go ahead and tighten that all the way down now. So a quick check on this left side. Both of our hoses are in place. They're not crimped or squeezed. This hose here is back where it needs to be. All of our bolts are bolted down. Now it's a good time to reconnect this harness that we took out earlier. All right, and you have these two hoses here. This hose came off of here, and this hose came off of here. So let's go ahead and put those two hose clamps back on. All right, once we have these two lines on, there's a 10mm bolt that goes right in here where this bracket is, that's holding this line. Let's go ahead and put that back in. Let's take this piece here and let's set that back right on there. And now we're going to have to put the snaps back in. There's 2 of them. So let's put those 2 in. So of course, before we put the throttle body back on, we're going to install our new gasket. Take a rag and clean the mating surfaces of the throttle body so that the gasket can seal nice. Now we can go ahead and actually put our throttle body back on. Line it up. Be careful not to move the gasket, and once you get it lined up, place 1 bolt at a time. Start each bolt until you get them all 4 snug. So what I did was I went in the X pattern. I got them all down snug, then I tightened up this one and that one and this one and that one. Remember that this piece here is loose at the bottom, so if you're having a hard time threading these in, you have to manually align these so that the bolts can go in with ease. There's this 10mm bolt that we have to get back in this little small bracket on top of the throttle body that we took out. So let's go ahead and tighten that up, and then these two hoses, we'll get those back on there real quick. All right, the two hoses are on, the hose clamps are tight, that bolt is tight. So now we can go ahead and plug our harness back in. The easiest way for me to put this in is to put this end on first, and then put this end on, and now we can come up here and put this inside the tube. Now we have to squeeze. I'm gonna need two hands because I'm gonna have to squeeze this with pliers and use my other hand to push this down at the same time. Now that hose is in there, that pipe is in there, I can get my 5.5 out, and I can tighten these two hose clamps back up. This one and then this one. Now let's put our negative battery cable back on. And that pretty much wraps up the intake manifold removal and gasket change on a 2012 Honda Accord 2.4. If you liked the video, you thought it was helpful, be sure to hit the like, subscribe button. Also, if you feel this video saved you some money, don't be afraid to leave a little tip in the Cash App. The more reactions and support that I receive is the more content that I'll make.